How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to this new episode of Restorations with Vic. What I'm going to be showing you guys how to restore today are these Nike Air soles from 2006. The most noticeable thing about this shoe is that it has an Air Jordan 3 midsole and an Air Jordan 3 sole. Such a cool shoe. Same thing with the uppers. It has safari print. Such a cool colorway, such a cool basketball shoe. It sucks that nobody talks about it anymore. So let's go ahead and list the things that is wrong with this shoe in its current condition. The most obvious thing is that this shoe is looking disgusting. It needs a solid cleaning inside and out using Reshoevn8r products. We're also gonna have to remove the deoxidation off the toe cap using my indoor setup. For the midsoles, we're gonna have to strip everything, mix and match the yellow paint, and give it a fresh paint job. And for the uppers, I'm not 100% sure yet. We're definitely gonna have to remove the creasing, but there's just so much grime and dirt covering the uppers that I can't see if there's scuffs or scratches. So once we do the cleaning, I'll let you guys know if we need some more work on the uppers. So without further ado, guys, let's get started. So for today's cleaning, we're gonna be using Reshoevn8r's 3-brush advanced single laundry system, as well as a brass bristle brush to bring the shoe back to life. First things first, we're gonna grab this shoe and put it to the side because we're only gonna be focusing on the left shoe. Let's grab our adjustable Reshoevn8r shoe tree to size and adjust it to size. Boom. What the shoe tree is gonna do for us is gonna help us apply pressure on the toe box as we scrub. It's also gonna remove the creasing once the shoe is fully dried and cleaned. So we got our shoe tree in. Let's grab our bowl of water, grab our 4-ounce bottle of solution and squirt 2 squirts. All right, so we're all prepped and ready. We're gonna grab all 4 brushes because we're gonna need every single one of these to bring the shoe back to life. So we'll start off with a soft bristle brush to soak up the upper so it can start breaking down the dirt all over the safari print. All right, guys, so we have the uppers fully soaked up. We're gonna let the suds sit on it for a while so it can break down the grime. Now we're gonna go ahead and pop out the shoe tree just for a little bit so we can use the exact same brush we've been using to start hitting the insides of the shoe. We also wanna take out our insole so we can scrub it separately. The insides of the shoe is very important. There's so many germs inside the shoe. I know I should be wearing gloves, but it's not my style. All right, guys, so check out the insides of that shoe. This is why it's very important to get deep inside the shoe. Take out the insole, spend some time on the insides. Look how gross that is. It's disgusting. All right, guys. So I think I did all the scrubbing I could possibly do on the insides of the shoe. We'll come back to the soft bristle brush to clean up these insoles at the end of the cleaning. For now, we're gonna jump to the medium all-purpose brush to really clean up these uppers. The white leather is still pretty dirty. The stitching all over it is super brown. There's stains on the safari print that I can clearly see. This brush is gonna take all of that stuff out. All right, guys, so I think we're all done with the medium all-purpose brush. From the looks of it, everything looks pretty good. The stitching looks back to white. Everything else the washing machine will take care of. So let's go ahead and jump to the next brush, which is our stiff bristle brush. We'll be using this brush to get these soles back to brand new. Once we're done with that, we'll use the brass for the white toe cap and put them in the washing machine. All right, guys, so I think the pre-treatment is fully good to go on the shoe. I hit the uppers, I hit the insides, and I hit the soles. Everything's good to go. I'm gonna grab my soft bristle brush just one more time, really soak up the uppers, get it fully covered up in suds before I put it inside our single laundry bag. Before we put them in the washing machine, I still gotta scrub the hell out of these insoles. All right, we're good to go. Let's go to Quinn's house and put the shoe inside this fancy washing machine. Let's go. We're at Quinn's house. We got our shoe, our detergent, and this washing machine. Let's go ahead and put the shoe inside the washing machine. Grab our detergent, squeeze, and pour 1 full ounce right on top of the shoe. Close this up, turn it on, cold water, boom. It's one shoe, so we'll just do a medium, normal cycle. Stage 1 of this restoration is complete, guys. The cleaning on this shoe came out perfect. My biggest concern was the safari print. The stains not coming out. Clearly, the safari print cleaned up really nicely. The creasing also came out the shoe. The inside smelled really good. That's all thanks to Reshoevn8r's 3-brush advanced krylon system and our detergent. So moving on with this restoration, we gotta remove the yellowing off the toe cap area. Using some Lawn Care 40, saran wrap, and my indoor setup. Just so you guys know, I'm a little sick right now. That's why I sound horrible, so bear with me. Toe caps are back to white, guys, thanks to my Mars Hydro LED glow light that you can find on eBay for about 150 bucks. It works great, but you don't have to use the light I use. Any light's fine just as long as it has UV rays. So moving on with this restoration, we're gonna focus on these midsoles. This shoe is from 2006, making it 13 years old. If I use acetone on these midsoles, there's a good chance it'll deteriorate the surface of it, making it very uneven and porous. When I go in and paint it, it's gonna look very unprofessional, and we don't want that. So we're gonna be using rubbing alcohol and cotton balls to remove this paint. It's gonna take a little longer, but it's on the safer side. First things first, we gotta tape off the uppers. All right, all prepped. Let's go ahead and remove the paint using alcohol and cotton balls. Midsoles are good to go, guys. This is super smooth. It was definitely the right choice to go with the rubbing alcohol and cotton balls. This is definitely gonna be a clean, smooth paint job. But before I do that, I gotta remove this tape, re-tape once again, uppers and soles this time, as well as our air units, so we can start laying down the paint. Let's do it. Shoes are taped up, prep work's good to go. Let's move on to some fun stuff. We'll be using Andrew's flat white paint and an angular brush to lay it down with. Once the white paint's fully laid down, we'll move on to the yellow. Okay, white paint's good to go, guys. As always, laying down white paint on the midsole just takes forever. Took me a good 45 minutes to an hour just making sure everything was perfect. If you're trying to get a factory paint job like this, you gotta do thin, even coats, and patience is key. So moving on with this midsole, we're gonna lay down the yellow paint. For this custom mix, I used yellow, mustard, and red, 75% yellow, 24% mustard, and 1% red. It's all mixed, good to go. First things first, we gotta do some taping. We'll be taping off around this area and this area. All taped up, let's go ahead and lay down the paint. All right, guys, the midsoles are completely done. The colors on the midsoles are back to being vibrant. It's nice and smooth. This is a factory paint job. Nice and clean lines all around. The color's been matched perfectly. So that's pretty much good to go. The entire shoe's looking good. It looks pretty much done, but we still gotta do some more touch-ups on the uppers. The safari print is perfect. We're not even gonna mess with that. But on the white leather on the toe box, there are some light scuffs and scratches. Not too noticeable, but I want this shoe looking perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of that now. We're gonna use some rubbing alcohol and cotton balls to quickly prep the area before we start painting. All prepped, we'll be using Andrew's flat white paint. Once again, same exact paint we used for the midsoles and a small angular brush. All right, guys, so this restoration is pretty much done. I did the cleaning, I did the painting, I removed the yellowing. At the end of every restoration off camera, I grab a lighter and simply just hit the entire shoe with it. I know it sounds pretty dumb and dangerous, but what it does, it gets rid of all these little frayed threads all over the shoe. On this Nike area, it's pretty frayed. Same thing with this Nike aerosol. It's very hard to see it on camera. These are just very small details that I like to do. Be careful doing this. You don't want to burn your house down. And lastly, on the sock liners of this shoe, we have a bunch of little lint balls all over the sock liner. I like to grab my shaver and simply just shave it off. You can buy one of these from Walmart for about $8. It's a good tool to have. Details are good to go, guys. Let's wrap this video up by going outside and spraying with some krylon matte finish. Come back and lace it up. Alright guys, so all you guys really need is about 3 or 4 sprays all over the shoe, nice even coats. Let's get back inside and check out the shoe. Alright YouTube, that is going to bring us to an end on this full restoration on these 2006 Nike Air Assaults. There is definitely a transformation on these shoes. The most noticeable thing is the cleaning. What had me worried the most was the safari print. Safari print can be very difficult to clean. Looking at it over here, I just thought it was not going to clean up. Luckily, that was not an issue at all with this restoration, thanks to Reshoevn8r. Let's go ahead and break down exactly what I did to make the shoe look like how it is now. The very first thing I did was use Reshoevn8r Street Brush Advanced Ink Laundry System, as well as a brass bristle brush and detergent. I had to use all 4 brushes to get this clean done right. I used the brass bristle brush on the white rubber, the stiff bristle brush on the soles, the soft bristle brush for the insides and the entire upper, and the medium on purpose to really focus on the white leather. Once that was all done, I put the shoes inside our laundry bag, put them in the washing machine with our detergent, got them out and got the clean looking perfect. Once that was done, I removed the yellowing using my indoor setup, repainted the midsoles, mixed and matched the paint, stripped the paint, repainted it, got it looking right. This is super factory, straight lines all around, came out perfect. Did some detail work on the uppers, repainted the toe box, and that's pretty much it, guys. This restoration came out really well. Go ahead and check out the before and after. If you're interested in our Reshoevn8r products, head over to Reshoevn8r.com and use my promo code in the description below to save some dollars. This is Vick Almighty, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll see you guys next Monday.